need it!
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Velas here in Telford, ready for a night of championship boxing on Saturday, joined by the European champion. I'm going to pan down to the gold there. Lovely. Jason Cunningham, how are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you. Very, very good. Very excited. And back again, 2 days away.
I was just speaking to Ray and I said, I know you'll be fully focused on Saturday and you would have heard this loads of times, and I don't want it to become a cliche, but sitting up there now as a man in the home corner with the promoters back in, just years of hard work. It must feel so, so good.
10 years of hard work. Like they just said in there, telling my opponent, saying he's hungry, this and that. Listen, there's nobody hungrier than me. I've had it hard all the way through on the road, and I've finally come this far to have that big backing by Frank. And, like I said, very grateful to him that he's made me top of the bill in his first fight together. But if you can throw this away now, no chance. I'm hungrier than ever. There's a long line Saturday, and I'm looking to show my class.
I mean, we know you're a level-headed man. You're hardly the most cocky and arrogant bloke in the world. But have things changed since you've become this superstar?
I don't know about superstar, but no, you can't. You've got to be humble, haven't you? And obviously remember where you come from and that, and everything else. And I'm just my lad from village, so that's just how it is. No, we go out there, humble as ever. Show respect to Terry as well, which is this is his chance. I'm not underestimating that, but the top and the bottom is I'm here to do a job on him Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll talk about Terry and the fight in a second, but just from your perspective as a fighter, what has changed from the Jason Cunningham that would have sat in the change room after the Mick Conlan defeat and been, completely disappointed? What has changed from that Jason Cunningham to now as a fighter?
Do you know what? Believe it or not, funny that. I mean, I was talking to Mick the other day, messaged him after obviously a brilliant fight, I believe he would. That was a turning point after the Conlan fight, because that's when I kind of knocked featherweight division on the head. Sub bantamweight's always been my division. I'm undefeated at it. And I took, disappointed, but at the same time I took a lot from that fight. At that time in life I was having there were a few personal problems outside at ring. But as well as that, it kind of just showed me the level I could box at, and that I am capable of doing this. And, as time's gone on over the last couple of years, I've come into my prime. I believe experience has played a big part. And I'm here today, obviously European champion. So it's turned out all right in the end.
Picking this back up with Jason Cunningham, strictly my fault. Battery change. You spoke about kind of the Mick Conlan fight being the turning point, and if we kind of look to the fight with Gamaya Fight and that win there, I suppose it's not like I'm going to sit here and doubt your boxing ability, but can you put a lot of it down to the momentum as well? Once you start riding a wave, I suppose it kind of gives you that extra 10-20%.
Definitely. I mean, another example from Doncaster as well, and somebody who I've known since we were kids in amateur boxing, Maxi Hughes, he's another one who was riding that crested wave. It does fill you with confidence. I mean, for me, that fight, that was a massive turning point. That's what made me a European champion. But I took that fight at 3 weeks' notice and obviously pulled off the performance I did. So that it's bound to fill me with confidence anyway. But I've just gone from there, and then, like I say, it's even now going to spars. You show this kid why you are the European champion. It's what Ray always says to me. It's like, it's that extra bit of grit. There's that extra bit more to work towards. Kind of like a reputation to keep, if you like, And I'm good. I'm happy. Life's good. So everything's good. I'm European champion and defending my title again on Saturday night.
You speak about going in with that grit and sort of acting like a European champion, even in training and that. I suppose because you're the man with the target on your back, have you noticed a big change? Because Andrew Kane sat up there and said he would like to fight for your belt, when realistically where you're at and where he's at is levels apart in terms of, he's only just starting out his pro career. So I suppose you're the man now that everyone's looking at. Can you feel that target at all?
Yeah, massively. I mean, I've never been called out so much in my life since I picked these titles, which I'm going to do. That's just how it's going to go into it. And I were Andrew one time a day. That prospect coming through, and you want a piece of that's just healthy.
You can't be angry at someone for being like that, can you?
I were that kid one time a day as well. It's what he's got big dreams himself. So yeah, fair play to him. You can't stuff like that. It just goes straight off my head. It's like I've got my goals still. He's got his goals he wants to push towards to get where I am. I'm looking to push towards world titles now and really, really, test myself and see how good I am.
Well, you've got Saturday night to deal with, and Mr. Terry Leclerc. Just interviewed him. Bit mad, typical Frenchman. But one thing that stood out in the press conference is he kept saying the word war. And as soon as he says war, boxing fans salivate. Were you going to get a war?
Listen, I've had many that come and war. Yeah, if I try putting him in all night, look what happened there. So if he wants a war, he can have a war. Like I say, I've had nearly 40 pro fights now. Terry's not really been in with, no discredit to him, but he's not really been in with anybody like me. So we'll see what he brings on Saturday night, and I'll be up to it. Obviously, one thing I have learned is discipline is key, but I'm not one to shy away, am I? So we'll just see what Terry brings on Saturday night.
And you mentioned just a minute ago about wanting to push on for world titles. I know it's sort of tunnel vision for Saturday, but must be a little bit in the back of your mind, even if you're using it as motivation, going, this fight, maybe this fight and one more, and look, why can't I fight for a world title this year?
Yeah, well, this is my third European title fight in 11 months, so I've been very, very active. This will be my second mandatory as well, so it's no voluntary defences. I beat the champion in the 3 weeks notice. Then I beat Brad in his backyard. Now my next mandatory in Terry. I'm just pushing further towards it. Want to get my ranking up there. Next, if I possibly could, it'd be nice to get an homecoming or something, a little bit more close to home for me. As we're pushing towards something, to get my teeth into and look forward to. But just got to keep winning. That's all that matters.
Well, everyone's looking forward to seeing sort of the story continue with yourself on Saturday night, and good luck. Hope everything goes well. Would love to see defend that belt again. Have you just got any last words for fans or anyone watching who's going to tune in on Saturday?
Yeah, tune in on Saturday, guys. Thank you to everyone coming to support me, and also a big shout out to all my sponsors as well. I'm not going to really all off because if I miss one, I'll be in bother. But you know who you are. I appreciate it, and tune in Saturday night.
Get knocked, Sparta! No hug needed!
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.